What's poppin', lovely people? I'm your boy, Simba, and this is the Unverified podcast, and I'm joined by your lovely boys, Isaac, aka Gamer.
Why did you say it like that? That just makes it sound... Why?
Next up, we've got Reese, aka Gamer Saturn.
Oh, stop.
You have a problem, don't you?
Last, but almost certainly not least, we have Simi, but you may know him better as Time Ago 2474.
Wow, so Simi gets special
very
treatment.
glad that I don't have the word gamer in my name. I just realized. So, yeah, sweet.
Changing
my name.
I'm also changing my name.
Simi, do you know who are the biggest gamers of all?
Yeah.
The US Army, apparently.
Oh, right.
So I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but the US Army has entered the gaming realm. You know, if you work hard enough, you go hard in the paint and grind those gamer points up, you might even join the US Army esports team. So I didn't know that I didn't know that the US Army had a presence in the gaming world. Were you lads aware of this?
I became aware of it very recently, a few days ago.
Basically, the US Army, the actual United States Army, has decided to enter the gaming space with an esports team and a Twitch channel. So they have a Twitch channel in which they do Twitch stuff, but they have been getting into a little bit of a habit of banning speech that they don't agree with. For instance, you know, somebody will drop a comment like, oh, what's your favorite war crime? Oh, look at that. That person's no longer allowed to type in chat. What's most interesting about, because you're like, now you're probably asking me, Simba, no, yeah, people ban people on Twitch for saying things all the time. That's whatever. It's their Twitch page. They can do whatever, right? Yeah, but now people are saying that it's unconstitutional because it goes against the First Amendment of freedom of speech. It's a brilliant time to be alive, kids.
I love it. Oh.
So are they saying that banning and muting people should be outlawed entirely because it's unconstitutional?
It's because it's the US Army that's doing it. Because the US Army is the one that's doing the banning. It's unconstitutional.
Go and fuck yourself.
You said that every now and then you see a story like this and you think maybe gamers aren't a problem.
No, we
every now and then they redeem.
Oh my gosh.
Isaac, you seem to have the most to say about this unconstitutional thing. How do you feel about banning people on Twitch being against the Constitution?
Listen, okay. It's like literally the right.
Sorry, before you start, I just like the idea of the founding fathers fucking thinking about people getting banned in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, yeah, that would give Hamilton a very different feel. To be honest,
it's their Twitch channel. They have every right to ban you if they disagree with what you're saying, especially if you're talking about war crimes. Like, oh yeah, what's your favorite war crime which was committed? They have every right to ban you. Stop being an idiot about it and going, oh yeah, you know, it's against my constitutional right of freedom. Like, I get what they're trying to say.
Isaac, they're silencing the conversation. They're the US Army. They are accountable to the people. And if the people ask a question, you know, there's a discussion to be had, and they are part of the US government. So...
Okay, if you want to get stuff like that, Simba, this is on Twitch. So this now comes under the Twitch umbrella, not necessarily... No, Twitch doesn't overrule the US Army, mate. Simi, it doesn't, right? It doesn't, sure. Yeah. But, like, say if you can have the whole freedom of speech, but if, say, somebody walked into their local supermarket and started screaming and shouting, they're gonna be removed from the supermarket. You go into a Twitch chat, you start screaming a bunch of things, which, you know, are potentially ruining the chat for everybody else. Are potentially against some of Twitch's terms of service, remove them from that service, you know?
But this is more like a guy in Walmart screaming, the US government is immoral, and then some two, commanders in the US and, like, the Walmart are like, now we're just gonna take this guy away. Do you guys mind? You guys mind if we take him out back? You know what I mean? It's not Walmart that's kicking the guy out. It's the US Army that's kicking him out.
I mean, yes, Simba, like, that's only in my opinion, that's only midway comparable, because, like, again, like, every institution has their right to disallow people to, you know, be within their circle. So, like, if you go to a restaurant and you're just being a general douche, like we said, they have every right to kick you out. And on the platform of Twitch, you can consider that institution being their Twitch channel. So they do, in fact, have every right to, you know, like, ban you from a Twitch channel if you're saying things.
I don't think it's the same, because obviously the freedom of speech thing doesn't necessarily, it applies to just the government. Like as a person, you can tell someone to shut the fuck up in America, right? But the US government can't do that. I feel like there's a little bit of gray here where it's like, I feel like it might have some issues there.
I agree. I think there is like an argument to be made for sure.
Yeah, I think there is.
For me, what I'm just thinking is, why is the US Army streaming games on Twitch? Like, what are they doing? And I've looked into it, and I have an idea of what they're doing. And to me, that's even more sinister. I'm sure you're gonna bring it up, Simba. But you know, like the US Army, like if someone wants to come and say, yo, what's your favorite war crime, right? It's like, how are you gonna you're gonna get mad at them for bringing it up? Yeah, you're the one who actually did it. Like,
yeah, that's a valid question at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
I doubt the people involved in the esports team of the US Army are, you know, the generals and lieutenants and whatnot, and not just some people they picked off the street. Go, hey, your gamers want to be classed as US Army? Cool. I doubt they necessarily had any direct involvement with any of that. It's just like, this is just a small part of
I think Simba should continue the story.
But isn't the esports team is isn't that like a branch of the army, right? So they basically are involved in the army. And isn't it, I'm pretty sure the US Army is basically trying to use this as a way to get people into the army. It's just another way of, what's the fucking word?
Recruitment.
It's basically, they're trying to recruit, it's almost another form of propaganda. It'd be like, hey, look how good we are at gaming. Maybe you want to game some people out of existence for us.
Maybe you want to get me away into the army, you know?
Which is what, in itself, is a bit kind of like...
Okay, see that point, Simba, that point, I'm like, yeah, that's a little bit sinister, but the point of them banning people, I would go, it's within their
But then, Isaac, if you put those 2 points together, it's worse. Because it's like, okay, they're trying to recruit kids into the army through their fucking Twitch and esports team.
And they don't want them to question the army
and then
either.
Exactly, and then when people have dissenting opinions about the army that if somebody was joining should probably be aware of, they are then censoring those things. When you put those together, it's not looking like, in my eyes, I'm like,
No, I'm being turned around now. Also, like, even if, you know, they're not directly pushing you from the esports team to think, it's still, they're trying to, I've been changed sides over to Sidra and Simis, because it's like, they are now basically trying to make almost kids basically look at, like, the esports team and go, oh, the US Army is so cool, getting those dubs in Fortnite. I want to join the US Army because they're cool. Like, that kind of almost vibe.
Yes.
But, like, it might sound dumb, but that generally is how some people work, and you can see that work on quite a few people in the real world, so...
Yeah. Lemon saying the US Army esports team is for veterans, which, okay, that absolves it a bit more.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's clearly definitely just a propaganda tactic. For sure. Like, it's like those ads we have here of the US Army where it's...
UK Army.
Yeah, the UK, yeah. Where it's like, if you can fix a bike, and then you can fix a car, then you can fix a 2045 Navy battleship.
You can fix war crimes.
But you can't fix your broken marriage.
Yeah, so, you know, putting all of this stuff together, it's not looking too great for the US Army. I'm not, like, at first just been banning people. I was like, no, they do have right, especially if people are just kind of being in chat and almost seeming like they're mocking or taking the mick. Then I'm like, okay, fair, you don't want the chat to be, you know, a nasty place for people to be, but because of the fact that it's like they're using it to recruit people, it's like,
Yeah. Because, like, like, that's exactly why they have it. I'm pretty sure, I imagine, I think when they're, like, Twitch isn't, like, playing anything, I think it's just playing, like, ads or whatever of the thing. So it's, like, it's just a recruitment tool where they're also censoring opinions about the army. It's so clear that it's a problem that they've actually stopped streaming for a bit due to the problems that they've been having. Because
apparently they've also been having similar problems on a Discord server with similar things of people speedrunning, getting banned from Twitch and the Discord server, to the point where they've also stopped allowing people to join the Discord as well, apparently.
Maybe Joe Rogan was just trying to save us from the US Army, guys.
Yeah, maybe he was. He was the hero we deserved, but not the one we needed right now.
Not the one we needed for sure, man. Oh my god. Bro, do you know who's a kind of a hero? Well, it depends on who you are, but your boy Jimmy, Mr. Beast.
Wait, he's a Jimmy?
Yeah, his name is Jimmy Donaldson.
Like Fallon? Like Kimmel? He's another one.
Oh, he's another one.
It's true.
So I was doing my research and stuff, and I found out he was on Anthony Padilla from Sposh. He has like a little like talk show kind of interview thing he does, and he was interviewing a bunch of big YouTubers, and he was talking to Jimmy.
Jimmy was being interviewed? That doesn't seem right.
The tables have turned. But apparently, fucking Jimmy in the next month is gonna spend $3 million on YouTube videos.
On what?
It's insane. That's insane.
Mad. 3 million, guys.
On what?
I'm actually like so curious on what the plan is of how he's going to make the money back, because I'm just thinking
that's my thing.
Even based on even if each video got 100,000 views, 100 million views, he wouldn't make that money back from the ad revenue. He would have to generate a lot of merch sales. Maybe they're sponsored. Like there's a lot of business that goes behind this, but he's proven that he can do it. So I have no lack of confidence in him. I'm very impressed. He what he does on YouTube is something where it's like, I wouldn't want to do that, but I'm very impressed that you do that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the most interesting point of it is Jimmy now has to make, like, imagine going, in order to keep our books in the black, not even in the green, in the black, I need to make $3 million this month to break even. Could you guys handle that kind of pressure? Like that?
No.
That?
Well, I need to know what the freaking setup was. Like, if you told me right now I need to make $3 million this month, I'd be like, okay, so I'm gonna die then. Fine.
No. Imagine like you're in Jimmy's situation. You're doing this stuff, and like you need to make back $3 million in a month.
I would need to know his plans, man.
For example,
like,
how much does merch currently make a month? The videos make a month. Do various like ad deals make a month? Like basically, how much of that is extra effort on top of what just the usual is? Like the sort of just mostly passive.
I imagine it's still a lot.
I mean,
effort, even for someone of his size. I imagine that's really difficult.
I mean, even when it starts to get scary at points, to actually retain that much, even if you have, been earning, like, say, even if beforehand he's been earning $4 million a month, still to just retain that, I would consider that quite scary, because you never know which videos or like what content people's gonna like or not.
Exactly, because those, like, if you make those estimations, like Isaac saying, that's based on like assuming things perform well. Like imagine one of the videos bombs.
Yeah.
Like one of the videos bombs, no ad, like it barely makes any ad revenue. It's not generating much sales. It's just like at that point you might just be entirely screwed after that. It's like, we failed, boys. That was lit. Let's pack it up.
I guess we're filing for bankruptcy.
Back on the streets we go.
It's definitely like we spoke about this like off podcast before, but Jimmy, he runs his channel like a business in a way that I have never seen a YouTuber do it before. Because usually when a channel's run like a business, it's a business that has come to YouTube.
Yeah.
With this guy, it's a YouTube channel that has become a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he hired a bunch of editors. He hired a film guy. He hired people to be funny in his videos because he wasn't funny enough. So he hired people who are funny people, right? And one of the cool things about it is, he brings in his friends and he even works with his mom as well. So it's a nice community thing he has going. But it's still a hardcore business. I remember watching a video from an ex-editor of his who, the editor said, oh, he paid me well, I had a good experience, but this dude was very, what's the word I'm looking for? He was very hardcore, demanding, yeah. He knows what he wants and he must get it. And it's like, of course, for him to do what he does on YouTube, get 20, 30 million views per video, you can't be this happy-go-lucky dude, which is why I wouldn't want to do what he does, because I am so laid back that having to do that wouldn't make me happy, but clearly it makes him happy. Power to him. Having to make $3 million off of next month's videos, his channel will make $3 million guaranteed based on how many
yeah,
views he gets.
yeah.
But if you consider that he's spending $3 million, so he needs to make that back. It doesn't matter how much his channel makes. He needs to not make a loss on that. It's like, bruh, that's a lot of pressure. I want to see what the videos are. I want to see what they are because I don't watch Mr. Beast. You know what? Here's what I'll say. His content is very good for people who don't watch YouTubers. You know, because you know a lot of people, they go on YouTube, but they only really look at Vivo or the odd football clip or something. His content is very good for that because it's just like, oh, this is an interesting thing they're going to do. I'll watch that. Not necessarily, oh, I like this YouTuber or these YouTubers or this YouTube community.
You're going for the content, not the personality.
Yeah, it's always interesting when you see a Jimmy thumbnail, you're like, oh, you know what? I don't watch his videos, but like, I kind of want to know what happens.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, the main times I even hear about him are those times where he does those outrageous things. Like, I think the most recent one was, oh yeah, he got a bunch of people to, you know, press a button on an app and not let go of it and go for the off of, like, however much money it was. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like...
It was for $25,000. It was an app. You put your finger on it, you hold it on. Last person standing, or last person with their finger on it, wins.
And
wasn't there something on that, like, somebody was so close to the end, like, a few hours before, they were just like, I just let go and take a smaller amount, and they did. And then shortly after that, he just gave everyone remaining I think it was 2 people remaining, just the 25k anyway.
There were 4, actually. Yeah, he gave them 20k each. Yeah, because it was reaching 3 days, health issues, you know. Like, I posted a tweet. I was like, this dude, Mr. Beast, ended the competition early because he's trying to avoid that lawsuit when one of them dies. Because you know they would have kept going. You're going to go 3 days with your finger holding your phone. You're going to go 2 weeks.
Yeah, for sure. It's that threshold, isn't it? It's like, if you get this far, you're not stopping.
Nah, it was actually nuts. Do you know what the funniest thing was? A lot of people streamed themselves doing the game, playing the game. And what people would do is they would send donations that said Siri. And so when the donation was read out loud, it'd say Siri, and then
people need to check on them people. The people who sent them donations need to be checked on because some of them have gone missing. Guaranteed.
Oh my God.
Why would you do that? That's not.
There's a compilation video. It's so funny. You just see the life drain from their eyes.
That's why you don't use Apple, right?
Exactly, bro. But then you have to watch out for OK Google, and it's the whole thing.
The thing is, like, Siri, people, I saw some people getting creative with it, of having names very similar to Siri, or like having them syllables. You can't slide OK Google into a sentence without somebody knowing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, but you can't just say, "Hey, my name is Siri," and then boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys think that he can keep this up? Like,
Mr. Beast, can he keep up like his antics?
I'll reach a point.
He can.
You think so?
I think he can.
Can he keep it up without going to like another planet?
Like I said, I think he's got a decent amount of time left in him with the content he makes, but it will run dry eventually.
See, Simba, the logical part of my brain says that this is incredibly unsustainable. But like, there's a part of me which is like, no, I think he can genuinely keep this going for like years to come, to be honest.
But the thing is, it's like, I feel like it's almost exponential, right?
Yeah, Simba, it definitely is.
This month it's 3 million. Next month it's 5 million. The month after that is 10 million. Because
it's not even about how much the money is. It's about the like shock value. Because that's what it is kind of about. It's the shock value of doing this thing. And the thing is, certain things lose their spark. So like sometimes like you might go from one thing that really shocks people that only costs 50k, but it's like now to top that you're gonna have to spend $1 million. It's like, how do we
eventually
do this?
That will just reach a point where the money input does not equal the money output, and he just reached his own cap.
Unless he has like fucking investors backing his videos or something. Like,
no, but the thing is, he might get to that point.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Unless he gets like gets really big behind them, like corporate
Yeah,
level.
he may get like, oh, for your next video, oh, you want to do another one of the like, last standing giveaway things. Here's a Ferrari, go nuts.
Or here's a Tesla.
Oh, he's done that before, bro. He's given away a lot of Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
That's a minor, bro. David Dobrik does that like every other week. That's
Legit,
not even
man.
shock rattle to you. You know how many people David Dobrik has given cars?
Yeah.
I need to be David Dobrik's friend, honestly.
You know what? Like, I'm actually so annoyed that David Dobrik and Mr. Beast ushered in this era of the more money you spend on a video, the more viral it will go.
Yes.
Because, like, legit, now you see all these YouTubers, oh, I spent $10,000 on this hotel room. And it's like, bruh, I can't just make a video anymore. I have to be spending, I have to be dropping fat stacks now. Like, come on,
For
dude.
real.
So you drop 10,000 videos on drop 10,000 pounds on Neopets. Do it, Simi.
Exactly, man, bro. I bought
For
freaking
real.
200 years membership.
Yeah, but Simi, that would pop off though. You know it. That's the problem.
Siri, you could redeem this whenever you want. If you ever want to be one of them YouTubers, hey, I gave my friend 10K, I'll be here for you, man.
Oh, I appreciate that,
I got
Reese, man. You're a real friend. Real
Yeah,
friend.
Simi, if you ever need to buy a friend like a Tesla, bro, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
know,
Siri,
I'm
we're here for you,
surrounded by
Siri.
love.
Simi, if you ever want to just casually pay off my student finance loan, then go for it, honestly.
You know what, guys? I couldn't ask for better friends, honestly.
No, you can even fully spec it out, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You'll
man.
let me do that?
Yeah, dude, like I'm here for you, man. I'm not even that big into Teslas, but I'll take the hit for your content,
Oh, I thank you. Honestly, all I wanted was to have friends like this growing up.
And Simi, you've met my parents. If you ever want to pay off, their mortgage, go for it. I'm right behind you.
You're joking, right? You're joking.
Go for it. I'm right
You're
behind
dead
you.
serious?
Simi, if
For
you
real?
want to start my mortgage, go for it.
Oh my, all right, guys, this is too much. Thank you so much. I just appreciate the love. I appreciate the love, and
You know what? You can skip the mortgage. Just buy the house outright. You know what? Just go crazy.
you know what? I will return the favor, guys. Don't you worry. I'll let you buy me a mansion.
No.
No,
See,
Siri,
Siri, we don't
Siri,
take
that's
those
Siri,
like
the
favor will be
legacy, so
returned.
it just wouldn't be worth it.
I don't think I deserve that. I haven't been good enough of a friend to you to deserve that
Don't
kind of
say
friendship.
that to you. Don't say that
I'm a
about
horrible
yourself.
person, Simi. I'm too
I'm
horrible.
No, it's
person.
not
boastful,
true.
man. I haven't
It's not
treated you nice
true.
enough.
We haven't earned this, Simi.
It's not true. You can
Nah,
pay for
man.
my
No.
Spotify premium subscription.
No.
I see
don't-
that
I
now you've gone too far. That's too much.
It's too much. I have like a coupon for 3 months. You can have that.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Depending how I feel about it. Like on the point of one-upping, y'all been talking about like Teslas. I was like, maybe he makes friends with like Elon Musk or something.
I
That's
was
been
literally
my-
about to say that. How long
thinking
until he
that.
goes on buys Elon Musk a house?
Not that. Bro.
No, like
I
Elon
know
Musk
what
investing.
videos and like
Reese, like Elon Musk investing into his, YouTube
It's like,
channel.
hey, next time you want to go to Mars, I got you.
I could genuinely see Elon Musk like deciding to back him like out of nowhere. So that wouldn't even shock me at this point.
Mr. Beast, Elon Musk, and Kanye, the greatest trio.
Now, Mr. Beast is a businessman through and through. I remember his channel back when he was doing Shout Out Sundays.
oh my god,
Legit. I'm talking when this dude had 4,000 subscribers or so. I remember seeing him in the comments of other YouTubers. Like, hey, please check out my channel. I'm started playing videos. I'm doing Call of Duty commentaries.
Hey, who says
And
it doesn't work?
To see him progress like he has, the reason he's done it is because he isn't just a guy who likes making videos. He's a guy who was dedicated to understanding YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He understands YouTube at such a deep level that most YouTubers just don't. Even the successful ones just don't. Or in the very least, even if they do, they're not bothered, right?
yeah.
Because to do what Mr. Beast does, there's a lot of things you need. Like, you need that, obviously, that work ethic, that just drive in general to do it. But also, you have to, like, he will make whatever content he thinks will get the most views. And that means sometimes you're going to have something you want to make and you don't make it because, that won't get views.
Mhm.
He does that, right? And sometimes he'll do something like, we've seen Mr. Beast videos, right? They can be pretty cringy sometimes, but they still go viral. And the other YouTuber might be like, listen, the idea is too cringe. I don't care if it'll go viral. I would feel uncomfortable doing it. but he'll do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like when you're at that level where it's like, okay, I'll do. He doesn't do anything like majorly controversial in that sense, but just a sense of it's less about art or whatever or expression. It's more about how can I make a video that people will watch and enjoy. Yeah. He's unlike any person I've seen on YouTube. You know what? There are clones, but he's the original.
Yeah, but we're gonna end this goddamn thing, and I'm gonna somehow make it into less than 40 minutes. Reese, do you have any wise words of wisdom?
Not everything has to be a grind.
That is very wise, Reese. You are a sage when it comes to wisdom. Isaac, what do you have?
Buff Isaac coming soon to a planet near you.
Simi, anything to add to that?
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily add to that. You know what it does? We will get Buff Isaac, and I am also gonna double down and say Mr. Beast will overtake PewDiePie. I don't know when it'll happen, but it'll happen.
I thought you were saying you're gonna say that you're gonna double down and also get Buff Simi.
Oh yeah, I was hoping Buff Simi announcement was coming.
We're not getting Buff.
Why not?
Don't worry, lads. I'll make it happen.
Yeah. If we don't get Buff Simi, unsubscribe.
No, let's not do that. But we're gonna make it happen.
Unsubscribe from
next
time
video
ago,
series, making Simi buff. That's gonna be our next video series. Stay tuned.
Bruh.
The road to Buff Simi.
The road to Buff Simi, exactly. No, we can just wear masks and take him to a field. Get buff.
Mate.
Yeah, throw stones at him for encouragement.
In the context of not this discussion, that could be real bad.
Legit, man. We'll wear masks and take him into a field. Throw rocks at him.
Throw rocks at him is a lot less ambiguous. That
wasn't even the purpose.
I have no wise words of wisdom because I've spoken enough for one episode, so go eat a bagel.
Maybe you've even spoken up for two.
You're so funny. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. If you want to find out what we're doing, you go head over to Twitter. I personally wouldn't go on Twitter, but if that's your vice for some reason, you can follow us at Unverified Show. That's UNVERIFSHOW. And if you are Twitch is worse. You can follow us on Twitch too. If you want to watch us play video games live and in the moment. We're currently playing through Bioshock Infinite, so if you haven't played that game, or if you have and you just want to watch us do that, very chill, relax. We're getting through that at the moment, so you can come and tune in with the lads, with the boys.
Maybe sometime we'll even have a regular schedule, more than just sometime. No. We have a day. Don't have a time.
That's a schedule.
I'm saying,
maybe at some point there will be an actual time.
I don't think that can exist.
I also don't think it can exist, but maybe.
Would we have lives, we have things, Reese, we can't do that. I'm also a freelancer, so I can't make those kind of promises.
I just can't make promises in general.
I would also like to give a shout out to Lemon and Discord Anonymous. Tin Robert was also here, so was Voodoo African. If you want to join those lovely people, you can join the Discord, link in the description, and you can listen to the podcast live, because we will not stream this on Twitch because there's way too much to cut out. But if you want to join us in Discord and just hang out with the boys, ask us some questions. Lemon was very good having Lemon here, especially because he had some nice input to add to the podcast and add it to the discussion. So if you want to be part of the discussion and the conversation, man, that sounded so corporate. I hate when people say that. Then you can join the Discord. Christ. Anyways, I'm gonna join the land of the sleeping now, and I'll catch you later.